There's not going to be anybody here. I don't know if anybody's going to come over. What a pain. Hey, Jeremy. Man, I don't know. I need to go really slow. It freaked out the GoPro. Maybe this GoPro thing isn't going to work very well. All right, you guys are coming back. I appreciate it. This is a restart, and I could not fix the camera. I couldn't fix the camera. It froze. It's very frustrating. So it wasn't buffering. I don't think it was buffering. My camera just died. Like it just stopped working. So there's been a lot of glitches apparently with this GoPro. And if we have another freeze up, I'll log back on and go with my regular camera, which seems to work just fine. So anyway, I'm going to wait another 2-3 minutes for anybody else to log on. And hopefully I'm using the GoPro. It overheats, huh? Well, we're going to change it then. We're going to change it to 720. Let's see. If that's what we need to do, man, I'll change it. Oh, but this is supposed to relaunch. I don't know, Jeremy. What do you think, man? It says I have to relaunch. I think if I relaunch, it's gonna kill you guys. So, all right. Well, let's look at these stoves. All right. So since Tom's here, we're gonna look at these two stoves that Tom made. I'm gonna step out. Let me go grab them. I'm gonna go really slow so it doesn't freak out like it did last time. All right. So here are the two stoves that Tom made. And I sure thought it was still called Cheese Whiz. Maybe it's not. So here's one of them. You can see it's like a penny stove, right? And I use a quarter up top. Some pennies these days will freaking melt. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened, Joe. I like moved really fast, and now it really sucks. We had a lot more people on, but anyway. So here's this stove. All right. And Tom, if you want to throw anything in, the way I light it is like I light any of these stoves, put alcohol in it, put the top on, and then I preheat it. I put it on top of a little preheat pan, and it loads right up. It really, really does awesome. This other one is pretty interesting, if you guys can see it. And it's got like this top. Tell us the inspiration behind this one, Tom. Looks like we've probably got just an interesting way to use the top. And it has the jets along the side here. And a little piece of, it's like really thin sheet metal that works as the top, which is pretty cool. Light it the same way. Curious, Tom, if this one just has the rubber on the bottom, right? And this one, it looks like you did rubber in JB Weld. I don't know if there's a reason for one or the other. Is that just kind of changing your thoughts on how you put it together or what? But they work really cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Jeremy, I am probably going to do an actual video on bowl time because it's hard to do that live. I was going to consider doing that, but I have a strong suspicion this GoPro is going to die again. So we're going to do the best we can. But you guys will see the bowl times on these. Jack Voss, in-depth request evaluation obtaining clean drinking water on the trail. Yeah, I mean, you can, it's not about obtaining clean drinking water, it's about making it. So let's see. Rubbers there from the factory, I think. I got you. I got you. But yeah, we'll definitely take a look at I don't know, is this version number 10 and version number 12? I'm guessing it is. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm going to move these over here in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the other two stoves that Joe made. Let me grab those. Moving very slowly. Do not want any craziness with this. What happened was I jumped back there to get Spaguyver's stove and it froze on me. But anyway, 14 versions. Very cool. So Joe made these, which are really well made and nice siphon stoves. Okay, you can see the rim of jets and double walled. Really, really nice. And I like this one. It's a little more squat. This is made out of a little ginger ale can. This one's made out of Sprite can. Very similar, but extremely well made. Really, really cool. There you go. Gear skeptic. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Jack, I will definitely look at doing something about that. It's hard to make authoritative type videos because there's just not a lot of data. A lot of these, you can sit here and say what a certain filter claims, but how do we go about actually testing that? I mean, I don't know that I'm going to send out, you know, samples and stuff. I mean, I don't know how we would go about doing that. So, yeah, I can see what you mean, Joe. As far as scaling really well, you can have a very similar design, right? And they can scale up or scale down depending on the size of whatever of the bottles that you use. So we're on a roll here from the standpoint of the GoPro working. So I'm going to move. This is going to move around quite a bit because I'm going to actually move the camera over and see how things look lighting wise. So talk amongst yourselves. Somebody comes on right now, they're going to be like, what is this dude doing? Here we go. Ah, there we are. Y'all can see it. Very cool. Let me move my screen. I'm going to move my... y'all can still hear me? Very good. No crashes yet. Lights are going down. We're going to let the lights kind of calm down. So we're going to take a look first at this kind of penny type stove. Very cool stove. We're just gonna fill it. All right, y'all should still be able to hear me. If y'all can't hear me, let me know. So we're just gonna fill this thing up a little bit. And I already accidentally spilled a little bit. We'll put a little bit. You don't need a lot to get this going. Let's light her up. Let's check it out. Oh, I had some over here. Not really working. I may have to put more. Let's see if it dies or not. It's trying. Actually, I'm kind of glad it died because it did die. I'm gonna move this forward. There, you guys can see it better there. We make absolutely sure that there's no flames. There we go. All right, now we'll get it going. Yep, there's my 409. You better believe it. Got to keep this place clean. There we go. So y'all can see it. I put too much as compensation, but whatever. You guys can see it. It'll burn off the exterior here in a second. This stove I found to have an awesome flame pattern, very consistent. Once obviously all this excess kind of goes away, it's got an excellent flame pattern. And there it goes. You can see it, just really nice, tight flame pattern. Really nice. I'm going to scoot y'all in just a little bit. Let me move you down a little bit. Ooh, wrong way. There you go. And we could easily do yeah, the priming works well, and I really overdid it. I think that Tom can agree. I put too much, but since the first time it didn't work. But look at that tight. I mean, that is an awesome looking freaking flame. Would y'all not agree? Just puts out perfect. Looks like the you have a little bit of a slight slant on every one of them. Very similar to a lot of factories. And Tom, if you're there, did you when you drilled these, did you drill them at an angle to create that spiral? Because it is awesome. Really, really cool. I'm wondering the same thing, Joe, if he did it. And we're dying already. I didn't put hardly any in there. We'll light it back up at the end for you guys to see it again. You know what, Tim? That's right. Smash that like button. So that's the first one. Scoot it over here. Seems like got a little bit of alcohol. Let's alternate. We'll go next to one of Joe's. This is a classic siphon stove. I love siphon stoves because you don't need a priming pan, right? Drilled mostly straight, got lucky. Well, man, don't admit it. You should have said, yeah, you better believe it. It was totally spiraled on purpose. So a little bit of difference between these two. Look at me. Look at that. That thing, that was like, what, 4 seconds to prime up, Joe? Awesome. Another awesome DIY stove. I mean, look at this thing, guys. Rocking already. Took no time. And Joe, I'm guessing is this, it doesn't look spiraled to me, but you might have tried to spiral it. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. This thing just took off, and just an awesome stove, you know. And again, I'll do a video probably on all 4 of these. And if anybody else wants me to feature their stoves on a video, then send them to me. Because I'll probably shoot this video in about 3 or 4 weeks. I have a planned trip to go and do that. And I'll make a video for you guys about these stoves and give you a lot more detailed shots and stuff. Anthony, man, you really don't have to do that. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm assuming y'all can hear me good. I'm just going to assume that if you can't, you're going to say something. But I'm excited that we haven't had no more crashes. Look at that flame, guys. I mean, that thing's freaking awesome. You know, so cool to see these stoves. I mean, how awesome is it? You can get a couple of freaking cans or 1 can, and you can create a stove that you can cook with, that you can boil water with. Yeah, that Tech Cobra stove channel is awesome. What's up, K-Dog? Appreciate that. He makes some awesome stoves, and I'm interested in maybe making some, but I'm too damn busy. I don't need to make them, Joe. Make me another cool one and send it to me, man. Awesome. Thank you, Florida Scout. I appreciate it. I was just making sure. So no insulation, Joe says, and you can feel that. Is double walled. I didn't put much fuel in there at all, and it's still rolling, which is impressive because I'll tell y'all now that it's about 68 degrees in here, maybe 66, a little chilly, and this thing burns so blue and so hot, very, very similar to Tom's. I mean, all these stoves burn super hot and are really cool. We'll check out the next one that Tom made out of the cheese whiz. It's a very different stove, but there you go. 8 to 9 minutes on an ounce of fuel. Yeah, that's what I would have guessed, you know. And I wonder, Joe, you can we'll look, but this other one, which is a little bit narrower and a little taller, really just a little narrower, it might burn a little better. Because when you have this big hole in the middle, sometimes you'll lose some element of the you know, it'll burn a little bit faster with that bigger hole. So we will do some detailed testing on this stuff. And like I said, guys, I mean, if y'all want your stoves checked out and for everybody to see them, send them my way. And if we can make that, maybe once or twice a year, I'll accumulate stoves from everybody and make videos. We're starting to calm down just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is move this over out of the way a little bit. And we're going to try Tom's other stove. This one is interesting. And yes, I mean, look, I don't know, Joe, whether it's going down. It seems like it would burn for longer than that. And I think it's kind of fun just to do these informal instead of doing these timed things. If you guys want me to do like full on timed live streams where I time things, boy, I put too much again. This is going to be another inferno. Tom, I'm assuming that's what I mean. I did the same thing. This one's a little bit different. The flames are much, much beefier than the other. And it puts out to me, I mean, again, I haven't, you know, I've tested them, but I didn't write it down and stuff. But it definitely is a very different flame. You'll see. This is like a real sophisticated type flame, I would say, similar to Joe's. This thing is just a brute. Like it just shoots out serious flames. And starting to come up here. Not very long for a bloom again, but you can see those flames are much thicker and they mean business. You know, it's very, very strong. So pretty cool. Very different. I would assume that because of that top, obviously, we're creating a lot more pressure. I don't know if the lid's supposed to be open. Anthony, that's a good question. Tom, if you're here, talk to me on this lid. Are we supposed to open the lid? I don't know if the lid's supposed to be open, then I'm not sure why put the lid, you know, I guess is my thing. But maybe it's supposed to be open. Close it after filling. Okay, that's what we did. That's what I figured, because if not, you really don't need a lid. There's no reason to go through the there it is. Finally, look at that thing, guys. That's freaking cool. The lid's not cooking at all, and it is sheet metal. I guarantee it. It's a nice gauge sheet metal, so it's not going anywhere. And I think it's awesome to you know, Tom, I'll say this is a unique design. You know, to put this top on it to create that pressurize the system. Again, I didn't put much fuel in there, but I would assume this thing, it seems like one that's going to burn hot and fast, you know, and really going to go through it pretty quickly, creating that pressure. You wonder if, and maybe I'll experiment with that. You wonder if putting, say, for example, Although a lot of times with these pressurized type stoves, if you put carbon felt inside of it, it seems to kill them. So yes, Anthony, it is always crispier after live stream. The other thing is I turned the lights down, so that's affecting obviously the quality as well. I can maybe see if I can makes a difference. I don't know. I'll turn on a little light. You can cook anything you want, man. You can cook anything you want. There you go. Tom has a channel and he did burn tests. Go check him out. And he's probably got it all. And this is a nice consistent flame here. It's calmed down. It's not running out of gas. What's up, Dontail? Opelousas. It's not far from here at all. Just down the Interstate 49. So it's pretty cool. Two holes here, 2 holes here, 2 holes here, and here. It's almost like a shamrock, and there goes the flame right there. So pretty cool stove. There you go. Joe's throwing in some info. Let's try Joe's other stove. This again is a siphon stove, and excuse me, just absolutely primes. Super crazy. Turn it on. You just wait, and a few seconds, and it starts rocking. There it goes. Another awesome stove. Another awesome little stove. Look at that thing, guys. Very, very cool. This is a DIY stove I made. Have a video on it on the channel. And it's like a highly inefficient, really robust stove. It shoots out crazy flames and it burns through the gas pretty quickly, but it's a very nice, cool stove. Bought this aluminum bottle from Walmart for $1 and made that. Yeah, Roger, I agree. Like this is the kind of, a lot of times on trail, we're obviously using small pots to boil and cook in, and if you get a flame pattern that goes way out, you lose efficiency. You get something like this, and it's going to go straight onto the bottom of your Tokes 750, for example, which is really small in diameter, but something like this, which weighs hardly anything. We'll weigh these here in a second for you guys. Weighs hardly anything. Is perfect for the trail, and you don't have to spend money to have an awesome alcohol stove. You can either build one or get Joe to build you one, which is good as well. Yeah, Joe, you're right. They need a stand, but I talk about it in one of my videos coming up. I've always liked stoves that you don't need a stand, but here's the thing. Your stand can also act as a very efficient windscreen. So if you go out and you have a lot of wind, you're going to need a stand anyway. I mean, a windscreen anyway. So, if you can get a more efficient stove with something like this, it's super lightweight, and you end up using it, and you use a stand that also functions as a windscreen, it's kind of a win-win, so you're going to need it anyway. So yeah, Joe, he does have some awesome videos. There you go. Tom's got a video on stands. Very cool. Everybody go check out Tom's channel, by the way. Yeah, Simple Theory, we're cool. Look at this thing go. I mean, I did not put that much fuel in this, guys. I just didn't, and it's just rolling, So cool. So cool. I'll go in the background here and I'll, just for fun, this is the one I made, and it's a fuel hog, I ain't gonna lie, but it puts out some serious flames. We'll just light it in the background there. Very cool, Joe. Be curious to see how those turn out, man. Yeah, this stove of mine, it takes forever to prime. Obviously, if I had a priming plate, it would prime a lot faster. If y'all are ever interested in priming things faster, you can just heat it up. But mine is so big, it doesn't even work. Love it. Just efficient, inefficient as can be, this big stove. You'll see here in a second that it just creates this big monster flames. There you go. And yeah, it's like a big ball of lightning, but it burns through gas, through the alcohol so fast. So you guys want to weigh these things? We say we weigh these things now that I got to wait for mine. Thankfully, it'll take about a minute or two, and it'll burn through all that. Oh, this stove is like bulletproof. That is one of the things. And of course, you don't need a stand for it, which is nice as well. But like I was just talking about, it's a super wide flame pattern. So you have to have a big wide pot to use it with. If you use a narrow pot, all the flames just go around it, and the boil times suffer tremendously. So I'm looking, and I've looked, and I've never found an aluminum bottle like this. It's just a lot thinner, because this aluminum bottle, I mean, I had to cut it with an angle grinder, and then just sand it down flush. But it was a seriously pretty thick thing. But it is you can't bend it. Like, I mean, it would take a lot of force for me to smush it. I mean, obviously, all these you can just grab it and smush it. Cheese Whiz, you're not smushing. So it's kind of nice to have something like these Cheese Whiz, because we'll weigh it in a second. But it kind of is the best of both worlds. These are very flimsy, and if you're not careful, I mean, you know, they're not hard to take care of, but if you're not careful, you can mess them up. But these over here that Tom made, it's much more robust, without question. I'm going to turn the light on real quick, guys. Hold on. Hopefully the old GoPro don't freak out. Here we go. Let's weigh these things, huh? You guys can probably see that. Or if not, I'll tell you what they are. Yeah, everybody gets flashback of Hiram when we do these things. All right, so this thing, Joe's littler one, weighs in at a stellar 11 grams, 3/8 of an ounce. Okay, his smaller one, 13 grams, or a little bit bigger, 12 grams, also 3/8 of an ounce inside of that. Well, now it says 11, so about 11 grams for both of those. To compare, just for comparison's sake, this is the Cat Can, 28 grams. Okay, but it's its own pot stand, so that is important. But here's the Toke Siphon, 19 grams, very similar design. So we're going to look at this one. And this, guys, this is, I mean, as Tom is saying, like, you can, I mean, I'm squeezing as hard as I can. You cannot deform this thing. I mean, it is so it's going to weigh more, but not a lot more. 35 grams. That's not too bad at all for something like this. I mean, 35 grams, you do need the pot stand, okay? And this one is probably going to be a little more, because, again, in case y'all were wondering, this is nice plate steel, 42 grams or 1.5 ounces. So pretty darn good for something so strong. I agree, Joe. It's lighter than I thought as well. I would have thought it was a little bit more. This one is impressive to me. I ain't gonna lie, Tom. 1 1/4 ounces, 35 grams. And yeah, look, this Tokes is a great stove. It is a great stove. It's 35 bucks. That's not 35 bucks, you know, without question. So, what do you think, Joe? Should we put them up against each other in a video coming up? I think we should do that. I think we should put it in a video coming up against each other. I think that'd be pretty cool. Trying to think of what else to do. That's about it. Are there any of these you guys want to see again? Y'all talk to me. Any of these you want to see me run again? I don't have to. Oh, weigh mine. You want to see mine weighed? Let's see. I don't remember. Still a little warm. 51 grams, 1 3/4 ounces. Still not bad, you know. But the thing is that, again, you know, you really need something significantly wide. Even like my Evernew 900 milliliter mug pot is still a little bit too narrow for this. You really need something bigger. Yeah, I wish this is actually working. So this maybe that earlier mess up was just random, and this is going to work. I'm gonna move this over, guys. Let's see if that works. No, I cut my head off. I'm just going to go. Well, no, let me move it up. This is quality YouTube right here, guys. Quality YouTube right here. There we go. Now I'm going to be looking over here to read y'all's comments because I just got lazy and put it over there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tank. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe next time we'll do like an actual. Maybe next month. You know what? You guys tell me. Do y'all want, instead of doing a video on the boil times for Tom and Joe's stoves, maybe we will do some boil times. See how long an ounce of fuel burns in each of them, and see how long it takes to boil. 2 cups of water. And, oh yeah, these camarangs are unbelievable. I mean, sometimes I look like I weigh 300 pounds. It's crazy. High def, you know. I don't weigh 300 pounds. It's just, if you get like this, it will look like you're huge, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we can do that. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh man, BTUs. I'm not getting into BTUs. We'll leave that to you, Joe. That's like over the top, man. It's over the top. That's cool though. Absolutely, Tom. You know what? Let's do that. Maybe for our December live stream, beginning of December sometime, we're going to test one of Joe's, one of Tom's, and then we will test my big monster just for fun. And maybe we'll put it up against the siphon, which is the Toke siphon, and then for everybody who's going to cry foul, we'll put it up against. We'll also put the cat can stove in there, so that will allow us to kind of look at all these different things. And it's going to be a long video. It's going to be a long video if you guys really want to tune in to boiling that much water. But I'm game. I'm game. I think it would be pretty cool. What I'll do is get a little bit. I'll test out the different views. I wish I could. I know there's all kinds of ways you can have different cameras and switches, but I'm not that fancy yet, I guess. Yeah, I think the cat can is kind of the one DIY, Joe, that everybody is going to say, "Oh, it's just not as good as the cat can," you know. And I don't know, Randy, if I get them all going at the same time. It's hard to get them exactly going at the same time because when we're looking at real specifics, but we might be able to do at least 2 at the same time. Let's say maybe we could do 2 at the same time to kind of cut on the time. Maybe we could do 2 batches or 3 batches of 2 stoves at once, and put the timer in the middle. And I'll figure it out. We'll do that, because to sit here and do 6 stoves, each of them is going to take maybe 10, 12, 15 minutes of burn time. That's going to be a little bit excessive. So we'll do 3 batches of 2 stoves if you guys are into it. I did get also, by the way, finally picked up a couple of these, the old military Trangia, which is really cool. If anybody knows where I can find new O-rings, both the O-rings on the 2 that I got kind of shot, so would like to get those. Randy, I am weirder than you, I bet. Yeah, I don't know what it is about watching these stoves. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, and I'm glad that I'm not the only one. I mean, obviously you guys, we got 45 people right now on a Friday night talking about stoves and how they burn. So it's pretty cool. It's nice to have it's nice to have each other. You know, Peter, they have O-rings for the traditional Trangia. Okay, automotive parts stores. That's what I was thinking. I think I might go to like a Napa and see if they've got it. I guess I'll just measure the inside and outside diameter and see if they can find me one. So I looked at Lowe's. I looked at most of the hardware stores. They don't have O-rings that big because it's pretty big. The O-ring is outside diameter is probably somewhere like 55 millimeters, 2.1 inches. That's outside diameter. Inside diameter is close to 1.8 inches or 47 millimeters. So very different than the standard civilian one. So, all right, Tom, no problem, man. We appreciate you sending the stoves. It was a lot of fun to check them out. And in December, we will do another video where we put these things to the test. Now that it seems like my new system is working after that initial total fail of the GoPro. So I've had a hard time finding replacements for this larger one. That's the thing. I looked on eBay. I've heard a lot about it. Camp Saver, I'll check that out, Anthony. Okay, gotcha. A touch of Pyromania. All right, I'm going to check out these places. That's good because they work. I usually don't store a lot of fuel in my Trangias anyway, but I just want new ones. I got, as you can see over there, I've got an M44. I don't remember if it's M44, M40. I know that one of them is stainless steel and one of them is the aluminum. This is the aluminum one. So, all right, I'll check it out. Joe, appreciate it. Let's see. This is what you do. Oh, crud. This is what you do these days, right? I'm going to take a picture of the name of that place, so I'll look it up later. Yeah, Hiram really did us in. I even thought about doing like a thank you video, with his music and everything. I thought that would be pretty cool. So I might do that one day. Maybe that'd be cool to do like an ode to Hiram. I don't know about SA. I mean, I know it has to be much larger. The military is much larger. I have one that's a Trangia and one that's a Svea. This is the Svea. I mean, they're the same thing, but yeah. Anyway, it looks like it was about 55 millimeters, Randy. I think 55 outside. That's rough. 55 outside, 48 or 49 inside. So let's see. I just got a comment. Let's see. It looks like it might be a snarky one. We can do a live snarky comment. Marley Crow says, "What's up with you and alcohol stoves? No disrespect, just wondering." They're fun, man. They're fun, and you can make them yourself. That's the other cool part. You can make them yourself. What part of making your own gear isn't cool? So, boy, Kelly, that seems I would be really intimidated at a hydraulic store. It's not a trick question. Not a trick question. There's haters, man. Everybody hates to hate. It's awesome. I mean, people we're talking about stoves, man. Stoves. I appreciate that, Peter. I try to be honest. I do. I try to be honest. I got an offer to review a stove today, an email, and email is from a Chinese company. It's a pretty cool looking stove. It's a wood stove, and they said that they would be kind enough to send it to me for free if I put out a video within a week, because of course that gives you plenty of time to check it out, right? They would own the video and be able to use it if they want to and manipulate it any way they want. And I had to include, they get to name it. And yeah. I wrote them back, and my standard is the same. People ask me for something, I write them back pretty simply. I say the video is mine. I don't sell a video. If you want to use the video, you have to pay me for it. You can't see the video before I produce it, and you have no way of affecting the video. Plus, I tell them I need at least 4 to 6 weeks to use it. So this stove, Randy, looks pretty cool. It's Vestergaard. That's the company. They make some pretty cool stuff. Oh, yeah, Joe. I mean, I wrote him back and said, I'd love to review your stove, but here are my conditions. Let me know if you agree. Don't think I'll hear back. I assume some people will do anything for a free stove, but it's a cool looking stove. To be honest with you, I might even buy it if they don't give it to me, and buy it and review it myself, because it does look pretty cool. But I don't make commercials. I do reviews. I appreciate it, Alan. That's very nice. 10,000 cash, I'll review your show. I mean, if you pay me $10,000 to make a commercial, that's fine. But everybody's gonna know. I'm gonna say this is a commercial. Absolutely, Joe. I mean, the majority. I have accepted plenty of things to review here on the channel, and companies who are confident in their products, they never give me any stipulations. They say, you say whatever you want. That's the way it should be. I tell them all. I said I don't make commercials. I make reviews, and there's always going to be negatives to every product. Yeah. Sometimes it's just the price. There's the negative can be a price, and it's just a freaking good piece of gear, but it's just cost prohibitive. And that happens too. But I hope so, Peter. I hope so. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that too. It's difficult. I'm kind of known for stoves. I want to branch out. Yeah, Randy, I don't know, man. I don't know if they will. You can intimidate them pretty quickly. I've got quite a few lawyer friends who could send some letters that would intimidate her pretty quickly. So sometimes they will do that, but there's been maybe once or twice that I have found that they stole my video, and I wrote them an email and threatened legal action, and they stopped using my video. So, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of places out there that they're using my videos that I don't know about. So, both of those particular instances, my subscribers actually emailed me and said, "Hey, you might want to check us out because they're using your video." So, yeah, there's a lot of craziness, and they'll use pictures of people. They do that a lot for like woodworking people. They'll, it's such a double-edged sword. Look, we all love pretty decent quality, cheap gear, right? So people get all in a tiz when you review these Chinese products, but there's a place for them. People want to know about them, and some people that's what they can afford, and that's okay. It's not great that they steal a lot of intellectual property, but it's done. And it's just one of those things. So, but yeah, I do enjoy making videos. I'd like to expand some of the things that I review. It's so hard, I mean, if you make videos that don't follow what you normally do, they don't do well, you know. So you kind of feel like, well, man, I should make these videos, but at the same time, you can only make so many stove videos, and yeah. Oh, do y'all see something right? Oh, right here. Can we see right there? Right there. Who's going to tell me what that is? Right there. Somebody give me an idea what that little blue box is. It won't take y'all long. You guys know your stoves. So let's hear it. I'm waiting. Well, what I mean, Kyle, is that you can only do so many stove reviews because you run out of stoves. You have to wait for them to make new ones, So I'm waiting, see if anybody knows. I'm about to go get it. All right, I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. Well, Jedediah, it's there you go. Optimus 8R, made in Sweden. Pretty nice. Pretty nice shape. So y'all can see. Doesn't seem to create as strong a flame as I would expect it to. So I'm going to have to investigate probably how to replace the wick. I replaced the wick on my Svea, which is right up there, but this is a little different. I'm assuming the wick maybe goes, I don't know. I'm assuming it goes in the fuel can. Now that I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I mean, I should be able to see the darn thing. Yeah, there it is. Gosh, it looks fine though. It looks, I mean, it looks fine. It looks brand new. Maybe I just need to, a lot of times with these old stoves, you just need to light them and let them run for a good long while for them to work good. So let me ask you guys a question. The 42 of you that are there. Should I just use this stove as is? Or should we make it a full-on restoration project? You can see the back, paint stripped. Yeah, Joe. I mean, that's exactly what I need to look at. I literally got this in the mail last week. I haven't even had a chance to mess with it. So I'm gonna have to look at it all. Should I restore this? Should I like strip the paint, shine it up, and maybe find a reproduction sticker or something? Or this sticker is actually in very good shape. I could probably just cover it. Should I do that, or should I leave it the way it is? Y'all tell me. What do you think? Forgot to move my microphone back over here. Maybe that'll help. I'm not sending it to TistyTube. I'm not. I'll do it myself. It's something I've wanted to do. So maybe this will be, Jimmy J. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking, you know what? I'll review it, and maybe if it's not working as well as I want it to, I can figure it out, show you how to fix it up, and then totally redo it. So. Yeah, Joe, I hear you. I think I'm going to do what Jimmy says. I think I'm going to go for something different, and maybe I'll make it kind of a custom Optimus. Maybe it won't be blue, but they sell that kind of hammerite paint or whatever. It looks okay on screen, Jedediah, but the back is missing 60% of the paint. It's rusted, so I'm gonna have to do something with it. It does have character, Peter, but I think it'd be kind of fun just to redo one and shine it up and make it completely different. When I got it and I saw how good a shape the knob is in, I think I'm going to refinish this thing. I think I'm going to redo it, restore it. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think Jimmy J has the best idea. Yeah, that's exactly it, Joe. Hey, Mr. Somebody, powder coating would be cool, but I don't have the capacity to do that. Kenneth, this is my new shop. It's not much of one. I discussed it last time, but building a new shop was exceedingly expensive, as much as a small house. And because of where it is and having to bring it up to elevation, very, very expensive. So I moved into a space off our garage, and this is going to be my shop for now. And it's great. Resto mod, boy, third watch. I think that would be awesome. But could you imagine? Maybe I should do it just for fun, because people will flip out if I don't make it original, if I make it my own. So I didn't do it, man. I didn't do it, Joe. It was so. See, the thing is, if I put it on stilts, then I couldn't get tools up there. I mean, I wanted to have a wood shop. I mean, how am I going to move tools up there? And a foundation just look, to be able to build it, I had to get a permit, and it had to be sited above floodplain, which would put it quite high, and the dirt work alone was way expensive. So yeah, I agree. The resto mod is when it's like really not possible. So I mean, I'm not going to probably make it the outside perfect, but I'm going to do my best. We'll see. Oh, I'm sure, Joe. Look, you can do anything you want to pay for. I could build it. I could build it. That's not the issue. But to build what I wanted was going to be expensive. And I've got a sophomore in high school. I've got an eighth grader. They go into college soon. And I don't want to work till I'm freaking 70. So you make choices. This works for me. It's not everything I wanted, but it works. I've got my stuff out here. I'm able to shoot my videos out here. I've got a lot of storage here. I've got my tools, as you can see. I've got what I need. So it just means that later in life, I'll have that big shop. And yeah, look, you're right. Should do it now. My dad told me, "Oh, I should have made my." make it video game oriented. Yeah, it's not me. I enjoy growing the channel, but I want to grow it the way I want to grow it and do the things I want to do. So this shop, this has been here. So my house is up on stilts, but it's very high as it is. And just below it, but well above the floodplain, is our garage and this room next to it. So it's been here for a while. This is concrete foundation. This is normal. I've got a mini split air conditioner in here for the heat of Louisiana. So yeah, there's a little protection in here. You're right. Yeah, you can do a sandblaster at home. I mean, there's just so many different ways to do it. I have to decide how I want to do it. I could do a simple media blaster. What's up, Bill? How are you? You're not late, man. You're just on time. And make it happen. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do whatever I do. I'm gonna make it fun, And first thing I need to do is get the stove functioning as well as I think it should. I don't have any bees. Yeah, Anthony. If the first look, I went, I went to Norfolk Lake in North Arkansas, and let me tell y'all something. Okay, supposedly it's like one of the top 5 freaking lakes in Arkansas, right? I caught 2 fish in 8 days, 2 bass. Well, I shouldn't say that. I caught several bluegill, but I didn't catch anything that I would really do a catch and cook on. They were small. Randy, what's your favorite knife you already own? Well, that's easy, man. That's easy. Easier to say than to get off the wall. So, Randy, this is a Jack Lore knife made by Sandy in England. Absolutely beautiful knife. You can see the tapered spine there. Very hard to do well. You can see the contours. Just a nice knife. An absolutely stellar, high quality dangler sheath. So that's it, Randy. That's my favorite knife that I own. Situational adventures, I appreciate it, man. Grant, I really appreciate it. The steel. Man, I can't remember. It's been a while since I bought it. It's a carbon steel, but I don't know. It's 01 tool steel. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 01 tool steel, but I don't quote me on that. I don't remember. The wood, Larry, is unknown. He said that this is just an unknown burl. He doesn't remember what it is, and he couldn't tell me for sure. What's my favorite fast food? Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. It's pricey, Mark. It's pricey. There's no doubt. It took me a year or more of trying to get one before I finally got it. Yeah, this is like a collector's item handed down to your kids type thing. I don't remember what it cost. I want to say, I paid in pounds. But with shipping and everything, it was just under $400. I mean, it wasn't cheap at all. But you can't find a better knife and a better sheath. And I've wanted one, so I bought one. And I haven't used it. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I said I was going to use it. It's the only knife I own that I've never used. I don't know. I guess I should use it, but it's such a beautiful knife, and it's kind of nostalgic to me. It's the knife I always wanted. So, yeah, I'm not going to use it. So, I don't make any Kai Death sheaths. I don't. Yeah, Joe, I'm just going to keep this one. Now, I will say that I got a Liam Hoffman axe up there. Again, took 18 months to get in from when I bought it. A long time. And an axe is different. I was like, I'm using this axe. And I'll be honest with you guys. You've never had it. Just go. You're 50 miles. 50 miles, man. It's worth going. Get a regular chicken sandwich, get a spicy chicken sandwich, and get waffle fries. You'll be good to go. And it'll be their pleasure when you serve you. It's their pleasure. Anyway, back to the Liam Hoffman axe. It's the best axe I've ever used. It is so good. I used it recently, and there's a difference. It is amazing. Anyway, I'll do a video on it when I have more time with it. So, but I used it, and within about 30 minutes, I said, I'm buying another one. A bigger one. I want a big, beefier Liam Hoffman axe. Hard to get, but one of these days I'll put myself back to trying to get it. So, my favorite beater knife, yeah, Mora Cansbull. Yeah, the Mora Cansbull for sure. The Mora Cansbull. That would be it. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like an axe should be made. I mean, should be used. The knife should be used too. Don't get me wrong. I guess it's just I don't know. This knife, it was such a long time to get it, and I wanted one for so long, and yeah, I don't know. My favorite MRE I've had. I really liked the Canadian MRE I had. It was orange turkey, but the Canadian MRE was really, really good. I also have a French MRE, which is a 24-hour MRE that I'm pretty excited to try. I haven't done it yet. Again, that's another thing. MREs are fun. The videos don't do very well. Haven't put one out in a while though. I'm thinking I'm going to do the French 24-hour MRE. So, A lot of them, yeah. The Polish ones look pretty good. Let me see if I have. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. So this is the combat ration, French 24-hour combat ration. Oh yeah, Jedediah. Go check out Steve MRE 1989. So cool. But this thing's got lamb stew and vegetables, poultry tabbouleh, sardine fillets, processed cheese soup, sweet and salted and sweet biscuits, wet wipes, nougat, fruit jellies, energy bar, muesli, energy drinks, water tablets, all kinds of stuff. It's 24-hour MRE. So I also have this this big old, I guess it's a Russian 24-hour MRE. Yeah, this isn't a maple handle. I know that, but it is 01 tool steel. He said it's an unknown burl. Again, he said it wasn't. He told me what he thought it was, but it's been a couple of years. So, but yeah, this is. Do y'all want to see these things? I mean, are these fun to you guys? Seeing me eat one of these things? It's so hard to. It's so hard to beat, Steve. Right. Let's get this out onto a tray. If you've never watched it, then you know where Ultimate Kitty official is. That's why. Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. That's what he says. So, yeah, MREs are cool, you know, and maybe you don't want to watch me eating, Kyle? That's disappointing, man. If I was to cook a steak on a stove, you'd watch me eat. Randy, you wouldn't feel very good. Probably like 1,000 grams of sodium in those things. But they're designed for something. They're designed to keep... Yeah, I think you're right, Third Watch. It's more about what's in it, you know? And when I do my reviews, you usually don't see me eating, but you hear my reaction to the food. So I'm with you. Seeing someone eat is kind of odd, but I usually just show the MRE on the tray and then eat it. So, man, if you know, I've considered doing some stealth camping. I'm planning on getting a new SUV, and Bill, there's no stove list, man. I can't stand that hot stuff. No way, man. I'm not out to kill myself. But yeah, I would consider doing a camp out of my car. You know, there's a lot of things I think would be fun to do. But as long as my kids are home, then I'm probably not going to do a lot of stuff like that. When they leave for college, I'll probably open up things a little bit. I will do some camping out of my car, or even just overnight trips. You know, I am planning an overnight trip soon here, just locally, an overnighter. I've got my new Snug Pack Ionosphere that I want to try out. I haven't slept in it yet, so I want to go do that. And I'll bring you guys along with me. Yeah, collaboration videos are fun, but sometimes they're hard. Everybody gets so busy. Hey, awesome. Corling, you're gonna love the Bush Buddy Mini. It's pretty cool. I've tried, Randy, to get the kids to eat them. They won't do it. I thought this would be great. Oh, Alan, God bless you. The Bush Buddy Mini is a great stove. I really like it. Y'all know I love fireboxes. Yeah, The Scout should be shipping out soon, I think, if I'm not right. I mean, I purchased a Scout. Um, um, I don't know, Bill. Maybe I could buy one and charge you double, huh? No, I wouldn't do that. Stove Daddy, that's right. Oh, I love it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the I will tell you guys, and I said it earlier, but I'm coming up on 50,000 subscribers, and I'm going to have a pretty big giveaway, including a 5-inch titanium firebox. So you're going to have a chance to win a 5-inch titanium firebox for my 50,000 subscribers. For you guys that are still on, do y'all think I should offer multiple, like maybe 5 winners to win something cool, or just make some big awesome prize pack? You I'm giving away the Firebox Titanium. I'm also going to give away a new Wolf and Grizzly stove, the one you guys saw me do. I don't know, Anthony. I haven't decided yet how. I mean, it's not going to be anything fancy. You're just going to have to probably comment on a video or something. So I'm putting together gear right now, maybe some food to give away, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm not too far from 50,000. It'll probably be sometime at the beginning of next year, and I'll plan something. Boy, I'd love 100,000 by the end of 2022. I don't know. I mean, it just depends. I don't think so. I don't think I'll get there by the end of next year unless, um, yeah. I mean, unless we get big videos. And look, if I wanted to get more subscribers, then I could make only certain kinds of videos. I can pretty much tell you what videos are going to do super well. But I don't like making the same video over and over. I like doing new things, and I have some ideas. Um, One idea I have is Trail Gourmet. I don't know what you guys. There's a guy called Mav. You guys check him out. MAV. He makes these crazy meals out of his truck. He lives out of his truck. He travels all over the nation. Um, yeah, all I need is one viral video. That's exactly right. But I don't know that I make the kind of videos that will be viral. You know, how much of a viral video would the stove be? I don't know. I just think that uh, I just think I'm going to keep making my videos. Um, I'm in this for the long haul, and this is part of my retirement plan. Not just hopefully monetarily it will help, but just something to do, and enjoy my retirement. So, but I'm a ways away from retirement. I got a 13 and a 16-year-old, so. MacGyver stoves. What do you mean MacGyver stoves? Yeah, I mean, maybe. To be honest with y'all, it has been so busy. COVID has changed things a lot. I'm not an employed physician. We own our own practice, and we've had a lot of challenges, not just taking care of patients, but changing and running our business. And it's been difficult. But anyway, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear about stoves and fires and stuff. An explosion. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could create a viral video, but here's the thing. If you get a viral video and you get to 100,000 subscribers tomorrow, right? It's not going to change how many people watch your videos that much, because you're only going to get routinely maybe 10% 20% of your routine people watching every time. If you have 100,000 subscribers, you're still maybe only going to get 15 or 20,000 views on most of your videos. So this is getting crazy, guys. This is like what's it called? Chopped. You know, y'all send me something and I have like an hour to make a stove out of it. All teen axes and tools. Youper, I have not. I've not checked that out. A bripe. What's a bripe? What's a bripe? I gotta write. I gotta take another video. I mean, another picture of the bripe, so I know what in the world is a bripe. I'll have to look it up. All teens are money. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's money. If I reviewed Chick-fil-A, I don't know, Randy. Maybe if we made it in an hour, man. I had an hour. That's it. That's all you got. But you know, if y'all send me like screws and a, you know, whatever. Oh, the coffee brewing pipe. I've seen those. I don't know, man. Those are weird. You know, I'd probably get demonetized if I did that. They'd think I was trying to show something else, you know? That's funny. I'm gonna check out the all teens though. Shelf stable coffee or tea reviews. No, I do a lot of coffee making, coffee products to make stuff, but not my next video on Monday actually is going to be the it's called the Metalisk. It's actually from IKEA and it's an awesome coffee brewer for less than $20. So that'll be coming out next week. Shug would totally have a bright video. He seems like a briper. I haven't seen any new Goshawk stuff coming yet. Thank you, Jedediah. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Third Watch. This Metalisk from IKEA is a mocha pot, and it's really cool. It's y'all want to see it? Anybody want to see the new Metalisk mocha pot? Hold on. This is like $16, man. Look at that. How awesome is that? Top comes off completely. First look. This is coming up on Monday. Very cool coffee maker. And for the price, hard to freaking beat. And this thing is well made. I mean, this is not as my dad would say, this is not Mickey Mouse stuff. This thing's well made. This is stainless, Joe. Stainless, not aluminum. For less than $20, you know. So it's stainless with a little plastic handle. So it's cool. You guys will like it. It makes it's a mocha pot, like I said, so it makes more espresso type coffee, super strong. But if you're looking for one cheap, hard to beat. Hard to beat. And for the price, has a pressure release valve, of course. For the price, can't beat it. Bomb proof. Absolutely bomb proof. So, and I don't know what I'm going to release after that. I've got lots of videos, guys. Lots of videos filmed, ready to come out. Yeah, good stuff. $30 in Canada. It's pretty bad, eh? It's bad. Will this work? Are you talking about this Third Watch? Will this work with the siphon stove? This will work, without question. You know, Peter, I've done several Christmas suggestion videos. I could do that. I've done a bunch. I usually do one every year. So good night, Anthony. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it'll definitely work. This will definitely work. Um, you know, it will take a good while to get this brewing with a alcohol stove. You're going to need a lot of alcohol and a good amount of time. I think it'll work, but it probably will be easier to use with gas. There's no maybe giveaways, Anthony. The giveaways are coming. I just have to get to 50,000 subscribers, and it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. So yeah, I've got here. I'll show you all this. So this is brand new, which will be going out as well. The Fire Safe and the Wolf and Grizzly Grill. This will be going. And I guess the question, like I said, is should I do one big giveaway? Like give away all the stuff to one person, or should I do 5 giveaways? I keep looking here because that's where you're at, but the camera's over here. I've moved it, but I don't know. Yeah, Peter, the Stanley, I keep showing y'all stuff. This is my favorite Stanley product. I use it all the time. This thing right here, it's got the coffee press, and in here in the shop, yeah, I think I'll do it. Spread out the prizes. I think y'all are right. But this thing's awesome. I routinely use this almost every day in the shop. I make coffee and I keep it and I drink it throughout the day when I'm out here. So if you're looking for an awesome, I did a review on this. Awesome. So 5 winners, 5 days in a row, huh? Hey, look at that. Joe is going to volunteer some stoves to give away. How about that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, we can do that. I'm going to reach out to old Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman, see if he'll send me something to give away. But yeah, I'm definitely going to give away some cool stuff. I've got some stuff already. The Wolf and Grizzly, they sent me that. So that I'm going to give that away. And yeah, the Firebox Titanium. I mean, that'll have to be the big winner, huh? I mean, of course. I also have another Firebox Scout coming, a brand new Firebox Scout that I pledged. So I could do that. Awesome. Joe, I'll take you up on it. I think that's awesome. If I could give away, what I can do maybe is give away Joe's stoves, and then I'll buy like one of these Vargo bottles and give it away with it. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you'll give away. You'll say join, but don't. Joe, you're classic. I think we all have our problems, man. You might see this row back here of stoves that I have collected, and that's just it doesn't even touch what I got. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do like 5-6 days of videos, and I'll make a little prize pack. Maybe I'll make like a coffee prize pack. That'd be cool. Maybe some way to make coffee. I think what I'm going to actually do is maybe give away one of the Goshawk stoves that I got. One of the complete kits. I think I'm going to give away one of those. I've only tested it. I haven't used it. So the one I like is the one with the mini Gasifier stove. I'll keep that one because it's freaking cool, and I'll give away the other one that has the alcohol stove in it. I don't know, Anthony. I don't know. Don't worry, man. I'll let a video out detailing the giveaway, how to win, all that stuff. So you'll get your chance. So yeah, maybe I'll give away that. I'll have to get something from Stanley for coffee. Maybe I'll get one of these. Maybe I'll pick one of these up and give it away. I mean, I really like this thing, so I might give away one of those. I'll come up with some ideas. I'll come with some ideas, but maybe we'll give a coffee pack away. We'll give a stove pack away. We'll give the 2 different wood stoves and Joe's stoves. That'll be cool too. So, awesome, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a difficult day today. It's just personnel issues, but it just was a difficult day. Had nothing to do with medicine. Had everything to do with business and how things are run and just changing some things. And it was a long day. It was a long day, but it's nice to come out here and talk stoves with my fellow stove freaks because it's just nice. It's fun. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be nice and cool in the morning. I'm gonna get up early. I got the kids are here. My nieces are here. I got twin nieces. They're seniors in high school. They're here, staying with us for the weekend. And everyone will sleep in the morning, and I will head out and I'm going to try to go 5 miles in the morning, walking, and just enjoying the quiet. Went for a walk this evening before this and saw about 10 deer, which is fun. One of them scared the holy crap out of me. I'm walking right down, and he ran right in front of me, man. So, it was loud and kind of crazy. So I love those deer. So never get tired of seeing deer. Never. It is a full house, man. It's a full house. We love having them. My brother took off for the weekend, and we love having them. It's a lot of fun. So they're leaving for college next year. So gotta enjoy them while we can. Enjoy them while we can. I'm really sorry about the breakdown of the initial live stream. What a bummer that it I think we never recovered. Stanley cook set for 2. I think I have that, Youper. Is it stainless steel and it's got the little green latch on top? Or the little green tab? LSU fan, Bill. Yeah, I mean, I'm an LSU fan, but I went to Baylor. So I'm a bigger Baylor fan. That's my school. But growing up in Louisiana, you're an LSU fan. The fish locker. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's got a nice wide pot here. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This one? Is that what y'all talking about? Yeah, Ultimate Kitty Official. I agree with you, man. It's crazy. There's so many subscribers, but people don't tune in, and that's just part of it. I love the smell. It smells like campfire. But yeah, this is cool. I've gone to review this several times, and I've never done it. Y'all want to see a review on it? It's pretty cool. But I don't know. I just haven't reviewed it. There you go, Joe. That's the one. It is a tank. There's no doubt about it. And it's one of those things where I should review it. I bought it to review it. I've clearly used it quite a bit, but I've never reviewed it. So, yes, Jason, I figured out the gripe is a brew pipe for coffee. Just seems weird. Seems weird. I haven't seen Catfish Dave. Now, Catfish and Carp. Catfish and Carp's a cool fishing video channel. So is this something you guys would be interested in? I'm going to concentrate on more cook kits this year. That's, with the stoves, they need a friend. They need a cook kit. So I'm going to be doing more cook kits, which is kind of fun. I've done a couple of videos on those already. But yeah, it is interesting how you got 47,000 subscribers and 37 people are on. But that's okay. I mean, I want to chat with the people that want to chat, chat with the people that want to chat. So now, Anthony, you said you were leaving, man. You can't do it, can you? You can't do it. From Bama. Bill, you're from Bama and you're an LSU fan? Talk to me, Bill. From Bama and you're an LSU fan. That's good stuff, man. Yeah, it is. It is, Joe. But like Scott said, that Billy pot is huge. And you can fit so much stuff in there. So Suge is such a legend, huh? He's like the Hiram Cook of hammocks. I'm really bummed that this thing failed at the beginning. I guarantee you that that we lost some viewers with that freeze out. People didn't come back on, but so be it. Whatever. We got to hang out. I believe it, Ultimate Kitty. Just so nice to a nice warm bed, and with cold weather is the best. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of checking out. I'm tired. It's been a lot of fun. I needed this. I needed something different. I don't know, Joe. I don't think I can buy a bribe. I can't do it. I can't do the coffee thing. It's just weird. It's just weird. I've seen it before, searching on Amazon. You know what, Bill? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I have a video on the differences between yellow heat, denatured alcohol, and clean burning denatured alcohol, something called clean burning. I can tell you my experience. Denatured alcohol releases a lot of fumes. Clean burning denatured alcohol releases the worst fumes I've ever experienced. It might be clean burning, but it might kill you. And heat from the yellow bottle doesn't make any fumes. It's perfect. So I don't know about, heat and BTUs. That's probably a question for Joe. Bama fan. Yeah, game is tomorrow. That game's not going to go well for the Tigers. That's for sure. So, like I said, Bill, I pull for LSU, but I'm not. Doesn't bother me if they lose. Doesn't bother me if they lose. Now, if Baylor loses tomorrow, I think we play TCU. That will be bad because we're 7-1. TCU just lost their coach, so we better beat them. I think it is at TCU. So cooking, eating field utensils, that'd be cool. I got a lot of ideas. But anyway, guys, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. Yeah, heat is the way to go. Peter's 100% right. Heat is the way to go. It's the only thing I use. I've tried everything. Every time that I try something new, I thought, I'm gonna try this. Doesn't work any better to me. So, yeah. So stay tuned. Medalist on Monday. Don't know what I'll put out next Thursday, but we have a plan. Next month, we're going to do some actual testing on these stoves, and it already has. Scott, you're saying the participation will improve. I mean, I've done this now. I think I don't know what, guys. This is probably our 4th or 5th month in a row, which is stellar for me, and it's doing better. So No names to the new shop. Sorry, Anthony. No names to the new shop. It's just my place to be. Best wood for carving and eating tools. No idea, man. I don't know. Birch, probably, but we don't have birch. I'd say probably birch. Seems like birch is very traditional for kuksas and things like that, so that's probably it. Olive wood is used a lot, but you can use anything as long as it's straight grained, you know. All right, guys, I'm out. I really do appreciate it. I'm not even going to put any of this stuff up. I'm just going to do that tomorrow, and I always keep a clean shop, but there's crap everywhere. I'm just going to leave it out. Yeah, I really, really appreciate y'all's input. It's helpful. It's a lot of fun, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming up on the channel, and we're definitely going to do more and more of these live streams, and have some fun. Next time we're going to do some actual boiling water. Yeah, should be pretty cool. Joe, I'm gonna hit you up to get those things for the 50,000 subscriber. We got a couple months, so bang out a couple of good ones, and I really appreciate y'all checking it out. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Should look over here. We'll see you next time.